What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Marketflow, powered by Thor, presented by Mode. I've been away for a couple weeks, although I did keep posting these Marketflow sessions for you guys. Some trades were made, some trades were taken, and some trades were profited from. We're going to look into what we had. Um, right now, all we've got still, same as last week in the last recordings, are these two shorts for Bitcoin right now. So if we look at the Bitcoin chart, we still have this bullish scenario that we're looking to play out. To me, it's bullish that Thor is only calling shorts right now for Bitcoin. We don't have any long identified. So to me, it kind of looks like an inverted head and shoulder type pattern. As long as we hold the higher low here, I think it's pretty bullish for Bitcoin. We're really pressing between the EMAs, but as I said on the last recording, I think this RSI could be one of the leading indicators to watch. The fact that we've broke down trend, we look to be finding support on the EMA. If this starts to move, I really think the market's going to move up with it. We have our short zones identified here at about 70K and taking profit down at 64.4. And if we really continue to pump up, we're going to look up here to 74,000, testing these all-time highs, looking to break wicks through, drop down, and we have our take profit point here at 67. That'll probably be about where the EMAs are if we do begin to pump. So again, we look to pump, come down, test the EMAs. Test the last highs, maybe even just break through, come down and test the EMAs. That's the way I'm interpreting these Thor short calls right now. Again, we don't have any longs called from Thor for BTC, but we knew we had our 62,000 DCA zone and we had our 56,000 DCA zone that we barely tapped into. Now, again, if we continue this pattern of the lower high, lower low, if we do press for that lower low, I'm looking to DCA for a DCA zone here at 52. If things really get nasty and bearish, we've talked about this before, all the way down at 46. But again, Thor is only calling for shorts right now, which, oh, it's only calling shorts. That's not good. No, you got to pump to hit a short, right? We got to go bullish. We got to pump in order to hit a short. So the fact that we are breaking and turning up on the RSI could be finding support. We're looking to get back above the EMA. We've broken down trend at the moment. If we pump, this could give us the bullish cross of the EMAs. You see, we had the bearish cross. We could get this bullish cross turn right back up. What happened the last time we saw this? That was right down here. We had the bearish cross. We had some bearish activity. You see the low spike. And then when we found support, look at the run we went on. We could be headed for the same thing. So these are your calls for Bitcoin. Remember, if you're looking to take one of these calls, jump in here into Thor, log in, and don't forget to use your risk management tool. This is the true power of Thor. You can input your own risk tolerance, the amount you are willing to lose on that individual trade, and calculate your exact entry, your exact exit, with exactly how much Bitcoin you should be using. And more so for a trader, what's really important, risk calculation, it presents you with a stop loss option as well. It's the same thing if we go into Solana here real quick. If we look at Sol, and we'll look at some of the long calls that we got. Same if we go to Sol here on our chart. You see we've got some long calls posted down here. If we reach these long calls, you know you are going to, where you're going to enter, where you're going to exit, how much you should buy, and where your stop loss should be. And this is all calculated based on your individual risk tolerance. This is one of the most powerful aspects of Thor. Not just telling you when to buy and when to sell, but teaching you and telling you exactly how to manage your risk. So again, we've got several calls here from Sol, and we had a couple calls fill out, right? We had these short calls have both now hit take profit point for Solana. So things we do look to be kind of fighting to hold this EMA, or I'm sorry, the RSI does look like we got a little rejection, but again, as long as we can hold a higher low, we're looking kind of bullish. Big difference between Bitcoin and Sol, though, is we have a lot of zones. We have a long here at 124. We have a long here at about 118. We have a long here at 106. And I think, man, if we hit this, I highlighted this gold because if we keep moving sideways and come down and tap this longer term uptrend and hit this Thor long at 100, this could be one of the best entries we see for the rest of the pool if it happens to line up with this long term trend. So that's one that we're watching. But Solana, we have got a lot of calls. We've got longs with take profits. We've got shorts with take profits. To me, again, is the market going up or down? I don't know. I know if it goes down 12%, then I'm going to go long in the play that I'm going to make. I know if it takes a pump up at 18%, 20%, that I know the short that I'm going to make. And again, look, if we get this bullish, we're going to be testing back on the EMAs, right? If we continue to break down, we're going to pump back up to test these EMAs. So they're important for us, and the RSI is what I think is going to be one of the leading indicators right now, especially from Bitcoin. Watching the RSI on Bitcoin if it can hold and if momentum can turn back up. Speaking of momentum and the market, we've got something big that's occurred for degens. What it's going to mean for the whole market trickle and effect, I don't fucking know. I'm not going to pretend to tell you. But if we just look at GME, GameStop on Solana, this isn't even the real GameStop. We have had Roaring Kitty come back and make some tweets. One of the guys that led the run on the short squeeze on the big hedges and kind of lead a whole run of degeneracy in stocks and in GameStop and AMC. And then we watched that money trickle from Robinhood and all trickle into crypto, and really that is a lot of where the liquidity for Doge came from in the big Doge run last time. But just look at these numbers, guys. I said this on the last stream. Even though Bitcoin and Sol and the major market may be boring, you're going to see degens be degens. You're going to see degenerate pumps. Now, if you got into this, congratulations. If you didn't, I wouldn't advise chasing it unless you're on some major support, right? Most people are going to lose at this game. This is a game that we can play time and time again. Print money, print money, print money, print money, print money. All these green boxes are areas we printed money while maintaining and managing our risk and our risk tolerance. You know, it's hard to do that when you're looking at something like this, right? But this is crypto. This is why we're in it, to make the big bags. You know, just be careful. Use a small allocation of your portfolio for this kind of stuff, right? But this is bullish, you know, that we've got coins doing insane shit right now, right? The fact we've got degenerates being degenerates, liquidity coming in, and Roaring Kitty tweeting again, we'll see what it does for the market. Going to Kira, we talk about Kira every time. I'm going to continue to talk about it because once I have made my lifetime of wealth plus off of Kira, I can tell everyone, I fucking told you, you could have been here with me, and I told you hundreds of times. Take it or leave it. So, what do we talk about when it comes to narrative? If we've got a coin that is retraced between 60, right here, or 80%, has a strong community, has a strong team, has a narrative, and it has a reason to exist, we usually see big runs from that coin. I do believe in Kira. I do believe in Team. I do believe in Cyber Frogs. I do believe in Thor. I do believe in Tap FinTech. The fucking list goes on. You see, we've come down to what I think was the ultimate DCA zone. Not financial advice. Do your own research, but I will fucking say I told you so. Frogs fuck, Thor Prince, watch Thor, join the community, and yeah, frogs are going to continue to do what we do, and that's make money in up or down markets, right? Up or down, we know our plays, we know our convictions, we know what we're going to do. We're not just looking to Twitter and following what our favorite bozo that's going to dump on our head next says, right? We look to Thor, we look to data, we look to narratives, we look to a team that's providing this Thor for us. Thor Prince, Frogs Fuck.